say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hokies will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure.
Oh, he's got some space.
Offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the ball for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free and they're going to destroy your game.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open.
He lost one down the sideline. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Trying to find the end zone. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Got a paw on it near the goal line.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. He might want another play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Grab behind the line. It's Freeman. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything.
Turning it on! All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but...
Heading to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll run play action. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this is an offense that really prides themselves on running the football. There was no question they were going to go for it there on fourth and short. Not only did they get the first down, they rip off an explosive play on the ground.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Canes will go for it on fourth down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And fourth and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now call it's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Ran through the contact. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hurricane! They'll try to add another to their lead. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Miami 38, Virginia Tech 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes him talk to the hand. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on 1st down. On the move, it's Freeman. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll loft one deep down the left side. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes a catch at the 15. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Freeman. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Freeman. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen.
I tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pulls it in. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
45, Virginia Tech, 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Running to Green. Past the first down marker and still running. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Duggan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes a man miss. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Look out, he's got room. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Across the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, Cade! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Freeman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks one deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Surging forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere.
Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Finds his man. It's great. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Bartlett. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off to the lone back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They'll run for it. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock.
He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Duggan. Breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Got room to work. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Hokies will punt this one away. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the back. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Release to the back. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Going to the ground. Got enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They'll try to sneak it. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big.
He wants to go deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's going to go down as time has run out. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalries